Hello, it is a beautiful day here in the mountains of West Virginia. Sitting here enjoying this weather, trying to get some stuff done outside, and I got my ear pods in. I'm going over. I'm listening to some, like I always do, listen to some preachers on YouTube. I don't know about y'all, but I cannot escape revelation videos right now, and for good reason. I mean, it's some we're in some pretty crazy times, but I really want to go over and say that this isn't a revelation video whatsoever. There's way too many of them on YouTube right now. But with revelation, one of the huge topic is the rapture. This isn't a rapture video either, but there's a lot of different viewpoints about a lot of different things, not just the rapture. But the reason why I'm bringing the rapture up and right now is because I'm listening to a guy that I listen to a lot. We don't necessarily agree with everything, but we agree with most things, and that's fine. But the thing that really kind of upset me and really kind of bothered me about this sermon that he was teaching is that if you didn't share the same viewpoint as he did on the rapture, he basically was belittling you. He basically said that if you don't believe in a pre-trib rapture, then you are stupid and you don't know your Bible. And he started to mock them and ridicule them. And I'm like, wow, that's really first and foremost for me hearing him say this, it was really shocking because, you should not belittle your brothers and sisters. There's a lot of different things in the Bible that are controversial topics. Are there dinosaurs in the Bible? I believe so, but a lot of people don't. In Job 40, it describes a creature that has a tail like a cedar and bones like iron, and a lot of people think that's a hippopotamus. I personally think it's that Brontosaurus or whatever it's called. But that's okay. A lot of people believe in a pre-trib rapture. A lot of people believe in a somewhere in the middle, post-trib or a mid-trib rapture. Post-trib, me personally, I'm kind of like a mid-trib rapture guy. And there's a lot of people who agree and disagree, and that's fine. But we don't have to belittle each other because we believe in something different, because we don't share the same views. For instance, another one is once saved, always saved versus you can lose your salvation. There's a lot of people who believe different things. The reality, brothers and sisters, is we can share different viewpoints. As long as it's not the core, as long as it's not the gospel of Jesus Christ, as long as it's not the core principle of why you're a Christian, we can share different viewpoints. So I wanted to go over and say, well, first and foremost, what is a brother and sister? So Jesus was preaching amongst the people, and somebody came to him and said, hey, your biological mother and brother are waiting for you. And in Mark 3, this is 31 to 35, the end of it, he goes, these are my mothers and brothers. Anyone who does God's will is my brother and sister and mother. So anybody that's in the church, anybody that believes in the gospel is your brother and sister. So, and this is what really, really kind of upset me with what he was doing, is him by belittling and mocking and ridiculing anyone who doesn't share the same beliefs as you do. In Proverbs 6:16 and 19, it gives a list of 6 things that God hates, 7 he detests. And they are, and I'm not going to go into great detail with all these, but number 1 is haughty eyes. Number 2 is a lying tongue. Number 3 is hands that kill the innocent. Number 4 is a heart that plots evil. Number 5 is feet that race to do wrong. Number 6 is a false witness who pours out lies. Those are all, I think, relatively simple to understand. But number 7 is a person who sows discord in the family or amongst brothers. To me, okay, if you're going to ridicule and mock those who believe something as something that you don't agree with, first and foremost, when you meet Jesus in heaven, I hope you're right. Because if you're preaching some false doctrine, then you're in trouble. But the reality is you don't have to do that. It's okay to share, your belief, but don't mock or ridicule a brother and sister because they don't share the same belief as you. It's dangerous territory. All right, well, look, send me an email, hit me up, write a comment or whatever. I'd love to continue this conversation. That's all I really wanted to say for today on this beautiful, beautiful day. This is just what was on my mind. Talk with y'all later.